I know there's a naked Brian Paul around here somewhere. Where is he? This is Met Club, and this is the Gamescast Live.
Big wigs do.
Yeah, I can't imagine that at all. I think that wouldn't be a thing.
No.
Because why people wouldn't want to hear us talking about peanut shells on floors.
No, and peanut dust too.
Dust.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, check one, check two. Give me a check one, check two.
Check.
Whoa, you're really loud. Here, let me fix that real quick.
Check.
Wow, you're really not helpful with the checks.
My volume good. Hello, everybody.
Oh, hey, what's that? We didn't see you there.
Yeah, they're so tiny right there. Look at how many people fit into that little hole. That's what she said? No, I don't know. Hello, Game Cats!
People stopped playing Firewall to watch us talk about holes.
And how many people can fit in there?
Mind-boggling, for sure. Guys, thank you for tuning in to PSVR Gamescast Live. As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, the king of all VR kings, the Sofa King himself, it's Jeremy King.
Hello, all.
Jeremy, we have a big announcement to make right now.
We do.
Actually, we have a few announcements to make.
I know one of them.
You know one of them?
Yes.
Okay. First, the one that you know.
Yep.
Care to announce it for us?
Yes. Starting next week, Des will be filling in here in Michelle's absence till we try to figure out that because of her new job and whatnot. And we are going to be starting an hour earlier, 12 o'clock. We're going to do 12 live Eastern time. That way Des can stay for the most of it.
Yeah, for 90 minutes.
Yeah. 90 minutes he's got. So that'll be in next week.
Then when he has to go, Jeremy and I will, pick up the slack at the end.
Yep.
And basically
talk about
just do viewer takeover
peanut
stuff.
dust and holes.
Yeah, I know. We should have started the Gamescast early.
Yeah.
Told them the peanut story.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, if we run out of things to talk about, we'll tell you the peanut story later.
Yeah.
But so it's great because we really, things have been all over the place lately. We're still trying to find our groove with PSVR Gamescast Live.
Yep.
And with Michelle MIA and with everything going on, my health issues, which if you don't support us on Patreon, support us on Patreon for just $1 a month, patreon.com/withoutparole
games.
And you'll see, I put up a 15-minute video last night explaining exactly what's going on with my health.
Oh, you did find out?
No, but I'm keeping them posted.
I see.
Right? Here's everything I know so far. Fuck, where's my coffee? This is so irritating.
So upsetting.
Maybe we'll take a break before theater and I'll go get it. Yeah, I know. It's not as simple as being like, Jeremy, go get it for me. It is, but I need to put more coffee and more ice into it, and I'm not ready for it.
Ice.
No, this is a sales call. Mikey Diaz, superstar Mikey Diaz, Game Cat extraordinaire.
Wow.
He and I were talking before the show on Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat territory.
I'm getting way too friendly with all of you. We were talking about threesomes.
Yeah. With
Sora and Roxas.
What?
This is what my life has devolved into.
Yeah.
Because of the amazing announcement of Kingdom Hearts VR that we'll talk about more in the show.
Yeah.
But I don't know how this happened, but apparently the Snorgy is real, and I just want to cuddle the fuck out of those two. I've never seen two characters that are more snuggleable than Sora and Roxas, and I'm like, fucking, let's all get in bed together and snuggle.
Would you make them human or keep them as the anime look?
Anime, man.
What would they look like? You ever see when they do that?
Horrible.
It's weird.
Have you ever seen the Death Note? Not the Death Note Netflix movie, the Japanese Netflix one, where the characters actually try to look like the real ones.
Was that one older?
Yeah,
like
years,
quite
like 7-8 years.
Seen
ago,
like screenshots of it in reference because this shit one that came out.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, these guys, I get that they're supposed to look like the characters, but they don't.
I know, it's so weird.
It's so weird, man. I like anime characters for a reason because they're all disproportionate.
Yeah.
No one's that small or that big. I don't know what's going on anymore. What are we talking about? Gamescast Live from now on will be at noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you live in the UK. You can gather around the dinner table with your friends and family.
Yeah, that's right.
And I mean, who the hell eats
What are
dinner
they, 6
at
hours
5?
ahead?
I think during Eastern Standard Time or during daylight savings, they're only 5. I was talking to Gamertag, and he's giving me all these times in like what the fuck, 24-hour clock shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you... What did he do? He's like, you want to play Firewall in 04:30?
Like military,
but
British
like the 24-hour clock, and I was like,
calendar time.
But he's saying it like, he's like, do you want to play Firewall in 4.5 hours? But he's like 04:30, and I was like,
yeah,
very
proper.
4:30,
yeah,
proper,
yeah. 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, when I think of gamertag and all you Brits, that's what I think. Real fucking proper. This has gone pear-shaped. All I know about British people is how they yell at me during Firewall for failing every mission.
Oh, yeah, you're doing that still, huh?
Yeah, everybody's doing that.
Yeah, Woody says it's 5 hours in the UK as of right now.
Yeah, as soon as we switch back to spring forward, fall back. Is that
fall
what it is?
back, yeah.
As soon as we fall back, then it's 6 hours difference. It amazed me when I realized there was a bigger world out there than just the United States.
Yeah.
That other people don't do daylight savings time.
No, it's just us.
How fucking confusing is that for the rest of the world?
I know.
And there are parts of the United States that don't do it.
Yeah.
Which is garbage. Can we just get rid of it? It's like the metric system. Can
we
just switch from imperial, whatever this is?
We won't, though.
I don't understand Fahrenheit.
I don't. Yeah, that you know, it's so funny. It just makes so much more sense. Just 0 is freezing. Yeah. You know, instead of 32.
100 is boiling.
And then,
or burning or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fire. 100 is fire.
Yeah, there's just things happen that I'm so used to that, but it makes so much more sense. Except the metric system still confuses me. I really haven't looked into it too much, though.
Yeah, I like saying kilometers instead of kilometers just to fuck with people.
Kilometers.
Kilometers.
Yeah.
Kilometers.
Grams, is that metric?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because kilograms.
Yeah, we use that.
Yeah.
Kilo.
Do we?
Gram.
No, only when you buy drugs.
Quarter ounce.
No, yeah, that's
half
what I'm saying.
ounce.
No, ounce is imperial.
Yeah, that is.
Is it?
Someone answer. Here comes the metric system.
What?
Troy McClure.
Nice. God, I think we picked the two dumbest people to have a conversation about the metric system. We're like, our ounces metric.
Because the other world, outside of Worcester, that doesn't exist. Somebody told me there's a world out there. I don't know if there is or not.
Nope.
You know?
Nope. Now, listen. Madman in Black the Game Cat. Make up the spare bedroom. I'm coming to visit. Okay? I'm coming to visit. You have so much to teach me.
Wait, where are you going to visit?
I'm going to visit Madman.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Make up the spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Right? Brian Paul's coming to visit.
Yep.
Right? All I need is like a couple big body pillows to snuggle with. Right? Some pizza. You know? And just open the door and point me in the direction of things I need to see.
Go there, see that.
I'll just start walking.
Standard, not imperial. BDD Games said.
That's Dr. Doom. That's Dr. Doom's new channel.
Oh,
everyone check out BDD Games. That's
hey Doc, it's all nice highlighted blue. He's got a little blue wrench.
Yeah, I don't even have that shit.
Is that like because he's like moderator or something? A symbol?
Yeah, he's a moderator. That's right.
And that's
which is why we don't have that shit.
I see.
I'm not a moderator.
I have 0. I don't even have the key to this door.
It's my apartment.
Why spare room when you can snuggle?
Even better. Well, I didn't want to get between Mr. and Mrs. Madman and Black the Game Cat.
Nice.
I know my limits.
He might get he'll fucking.
And if there are no limits, open the door to the master bedroom. I'm coming in.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Roxas and Sora with me.
Oh.
It's a Snorgy.
Careful with that phrase.
Snorgy.
I'm coming in.
What, Snorgy?
No.
Oh, coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, whoa, where?
Yeah.
What orifice? Let me get ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh. This is what happens when Michelle's not here.
Yeah,
There's no one to reel us in.
On topic.
So, more housekeeping.
Yes, housekeeping.
Make sure you join our community over on the PlayStation 4 PSVR Without Parole Gamecast. And join the conversation over there. I was watching Metcat who did the intro this week. Thank you, Metcat. If you want to introduce next week's PSVR Gamescast Live, send your introduction video to withoutparole@gmail.com. Make it short, sweet, and sexy so that you can actually send it over Gmail. Otherwise, you have to upload it to YouTube and then I have to download it, which is totally fine. You can do that too.
Mad Mister said no limits.
No limits. Yes. I have full authority over it at Madman's house.
It would be awesome during your visit if she could do some of that awesome, like that makeup she does.
Yeah.
Onto you.
Wow. You know you're getting real personal here. You know shit about these people.
Yeah, on the on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
You follow her?
I do.
I don't follow. Okay, so here's my downfall. People follow me, and I go, cool. And I'm like, oh, am I supposed to follow you back?
Well, that's
I'm not
it.
real good at using social media at all.
I don't know how it works because like people will somewhat follow, and I feel bad because I don't dish out anything for them to follow unless it's a retweet.
Yeah, you just retweet what I do.
You or Madman. I used to retweet like nice. Everything Madman said. I'm like, yep. That's
awesome.
But now I don't do anything. I thought I would utilize behind the scenes here.
Yeah. I like behind the scenes.
I know there's a naked Brian Paul around here somewhere. Where is he?
And I told that was not supposed to happen.
Type out, how did that happen? By just rubbing against it?
I literally rested my hand on the keyboard and it just switched scenes completely. I'm just not good. Who let me do this? Who put me in charge of this? So make sure you join our community because Metcat is a moderator there. Jay Dow is a moderator.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom, BDD. Is it BDD or BBD? I always get this wrong.
BDD.
What the fuck does BDD stand for? It's Big Daddy Doom. Is that what it is?
I don't know. Big Dr. Doom?
Maybe Big Dr. Doom. I'm Daddy.
Yeah, I don't know what the B. Big? Well, you would think it would be big?
I mean, yeah. That's my guess. Badass?
Maybe.
Bodacious?
Brooklyn?
Beautiful.
You know?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's he's like Chicago. That's not Brooklyn.
He's not from Brooklyn though, right? Where is he from?
Doom's from Chicago.
Chicago.
I think. I'm bad at things, man. I don't even know. I don't know exactly where things are in the world. And that doesn't extend outside the United States. It's like I can't. You give me a blank map of the United States, and I'm like, I don't know.
I know that one and that one.
I know Massachusetts and Tennessee.
Yeah,
probably because I've lived both places.
Yeah,
I've been to California a few times, and it's pretty big.
Florida
is
easy.
Yep,
Texas
Florida
is easy. Washington,
Oklahoma. It's the Panhandle.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes, you're right.
But all those square ones in the middle.
No, forget it.
Go fuck yourself, square states.
I only know Idaho because of the potato bags. You'd see Idaho potato. And it's like, oh, curb.
Yeah. I could totally do Idaho.
I could do Idaho.
Michigan mitten. The Michigan looks like a mitten.
Up over near the Great Lakes.
Great Lakes. Good luck naming all 5 Great Lakes, though.
There's 5. I was going to say, isn't there 4?
Ontario.
You know already one more than I.
Lake Michigan.
This is all stuff I forgot.
Lake Erie.
Yeah.
It spells something. There's an acronym or something for it, and I forgot what it was.
It's BDD Games.
God damn it. Big Daddy Doom. I'm thinking Big Daddy Doom. I don't fucking know.
It is Chicago. Hey, 100% Big Daddy Doom.
All right. I'm batting 1,000 today. That's
are.
a sports term. Look at me. Acting all athletic.
I know. Les thought it was Big Dick Dudley.
Oh, Les knows what's up.
Dudley from the Harry Potter universe had a big dick. I guess I could see that.
Is that a thing?
It'd go to waste.
Did he do porn or something? How do we know this?
We don't. I'm just thinking of the character. He's just such a douchebag.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I told you there's going to be another announcement.
Yes.
All right.
The other one?
This is big, and I just decided this. I've been real tired, so I'm like I'm trying not to like overextend myself, and I'm trying to like really make sure that if I promise something, I deliver.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone who wants a torn review. I've now rewritten it 3 times.
Still going, huh?
It's basically done.
Yeah.
Right? It was done last week, and I didn't like it, so I rewrote it, and I rewrote it again. And I'm like, man, I fucking hate my review.
Really?
Yeah, so sorry. You can buy torn, but it's not great. Meh. Right? It's like that's the problem. It's like I think everyone should play it, but I don't think everyone's going to like it.
You should segment out that at like 1:16. Be like,
That's
try
the review.
torn, but it's and that's it, done.
4-second review.
Yeah.
I think more people would enjoy 4-second reviews.
Yeah.
I was playing Firewall with some people last night. I didn't feel good last night. I was tired and I had a headache. Mm-hmm. And for some reason I was like, I want to play Firewall because I'm not ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of miserable and I need something to get me out of this. And I'll tell you, the second I put that headset on, I swear that the VR makes me forget that I'm tired and sick sometimes. It's just like I'm doing this, and this is more important than how I'm feeling. And so I was playing with a bunch of people. I played with so many new people last night, and I love to like ask the game cats. Like, I like to say who's around. I love to play with you guys. I always check my list of people who's playing and just try to join one of their games without even telling them. Just like pop right
Jump
in. Like Vox Timmy. I surprised that group.
Yeah.
But then last night I was like, I don't know how long I'm good for. I don't want to like promise that, hey, I'm going to do this and whatever.
4 hours when it could be 20 minutes.
I might play for one match and go, I'm fucking tired. I need to lay down.
Yeah.
Right. So I just played with randoms for like 3 hours. I didn't think I was going to play that long.
Yeah.
And man, I ran into a bunch of people who recognized me. Like every so often, you swap out your team and stuff.
Yeah.
And I ran into some people and they're like, you sound like that Parole guy. And I was like, I am that Parole guy. I'm like, oh, I got recognized. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
And so this guy starts going, and I was like, oh, the review theme. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, and I was like, man, it's so 50-50 on that fucking review theme. Some people are like, get rid of that awful fucking cheesy 80s music.
It's so, I know.
And then other people are like, I love it. I'm used to it. Like, I know that this means a quality review is incoming.
It seems so canned, like...
Yeah.
Google intro music for purchase, and it's like, here's one, like a free sample on an old Motorola phone from like 14 years back.
Yeah, well, the longer I use it, the less I enjoy it. I thought it was a good change when I first started using it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I could go either way on it.
But it's such a part of it now. It's like I don't even hear it almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm more concerned about like what's the intro going to look like. The music is just like, it's just there. So what was the point of all this? The point is, I don't like to promise and then not deliver.
Yes.
But I have an announcement to make.
Let's hear it.
And I'm so excited to announce this because it's something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Okay.
We have been talking about our next top 10 list or our next top 20 list for like a month.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how are we going to do this? And I think we're not. We're not going to do it.
Okay.
Because I'm announcing right now that on October 13th,
yep,
2018, the 2-year anniversary of the PlayStation VR.
Ah.
We're going to do the PlayStation VR Awards Show, the first annual Without Parole PSVR Awards Show, and leading up every single week, leading up to October 13th, 2018.
Yep.
We're gonna have nominee shows.
Oh, really?
Yep, like two. They're gonna be short, like 4 or 5 minutes, like but like 2 a week, saying, all right, here are the 5 nominees for the scariest VR game.
Huh.
Yeah, and so like we're just gonna lead up. We're gonna build up to that, to October 13th. It's not that far away. It's only like a month away.
No, yeah, not even.
So we're gonna have.
Actually, yes, it is even. That plus 2 more days.
It's pretty.
But yeah, it's pretty close.
So October 13th is right around the corner, and every day leading up to that, not every day, but every week leading up to that, we're gonna have new videos for nominees. And then on October 13th, to celebrate the 2-year anniversary, we're going to say, here we go. Here are the winners of the first annual Without Parole PSVR Awards Show.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like.
Instead of doing another top 20 list, which is going to be like, all right, here's another top 20
another
list.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
And then people are, why wasn't this on there? Yep. So that is an awesome idea.
I'm excited. That is something I'm really excited to do, and hopefully we will have the first nominee videos out this week.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
You guys better call it the Parolees. Ha. Good one, LS.
Parolees?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we need a show. I mean, first annual PSVR award show is like, gets the job done.
True. Parole denied. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta do it.
We'll get there.
Right. The announcement has been made. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Yep.
I do. I want to hear. It's not just going to be me making these decisions. I want to hear from everybody.
Yeah.
As soon as those videos go out, I want to in the comments fucking
like,
load those comments up with who you think should win.
Yeah. That way it's everybody's favorite over the years.
That's right. And so that way, whenever somebody disagrees, well, go fuck yourself. It's not just me.
Yeah.
You're disagreeing with your fellow
quite a few
viewers.
people.
Yep. Absolutely.
Fire trucks don't count.
You can discern the difference between
I heard that, like the get out of the way and go into a fire.
Yeah.
They just,
Okay.
They still do that, right? Or do even squad cars do that?
Did we never made it? We never discerned a difference between ambulances, fire trucks,
You're
and
right.
anything else.
Madman, thank you. I nominate Brian. You are nominated as the best VR game.
Sweet.
Because to them you are not real.
I'm not real.
No,
I'm a big fucking cartoon character.
Yeah. With painted on abs.
Oh yeah. Sweet. I hope I'm an anime cartoon character.
Yeah.
Nice. Painfully small and painfully large, all at the same time. All right.
Oh, meow dow. I vote perfect for game of the year.
I'm not sure if that's going to make the nominee video. Let's be honest. Because come on, if you're gonna top 5 relaxing PlayStation VR games.
There you go.
I think Catch and Release is obviously going to be in there.
You love that.
Catch and Release?
No. Which is the one that you really liked? Yeah, Catch and Release.
I really liked it.
Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah.
What was the other fishing game that wasn't that great?
I mean, every other fishing game that's come out.
There was one in particular.
Fishing Master was the one-handed one, the arcade one.
Yeah.
Which I actually really liked, but they didn't actually finish the game. which is strange. Des and I did a Why We Love video on it, and I was like, no, actually, I kind of enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on sale, kind of like you get it for $10. It's going to be fun.
Quick, cheap thing,
yeah. But then there's Final Fantasy Monster of the Deep.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you really like Final Fantasy, and you
yeah,
can get
but
it on
that
sale.
shooting at weird fish, that was just weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your fishing rod turns into a harpoon gun. And then on top of that, what is it? Dream Angling. Which is
that's the one.
I don't know if
reliving the memories in the bedroom, right?
Yeah,
that was the one I was thinking.
That was rough.
Yep,
it's rough. I don't know, Jeremy. Should we talk about video games?
Yeah, let's talk about some video games.
All right. Thank you. I know Jeremy thanked you guys for the tips. Thank you, Madman, and thank you, Meow Dow.
Oh, yeah.
Very much appreciated.
Very much indeed.
All right, so let's get this ball rolling here.
Whoa, Hatham Motter.
What's up, Hatham?
He just asked if he should buy Skyrim VR for $60. Of course.
Yeah, but for $60, it's been on sale so many times.
Oh.
At this point, although Hatham is our Iraqi, right? Iran. Fuck.
So it might not have it.
Geography. I don't. If it hasn't been on sale, then it's totally worth $60.
Well, that's it. I paid $60 several times for it on different platforms.
Yeah, you and Des both. I think.
Yeah.
I think this is the 7th time Des has bought it.
Oof.
I don't know. I might just be making that up. But Des is really good. Until PSVR came around, Des was always like a generation behind, and he was buying things from the bargain bin for like $6-7 at a time.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. I'm like, man, pre-order everything on Amazon. Need it day one. I'm not going to play it for 3 years, but I need it day one.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is ordering things. Yeah.
It's universal typing stuff.
Yeah.
Ed Boone thinks Skyrim is the best game on acid.
On acid?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of games are good on acid. Thumper specifically, really tough to play. Polybius. Awesome.
Video games. Back when those days existed.
Ed Boone, like the guy who made Mortal Kombat. Ed Boone.
Edward Boone.
Thank you for your contribution to the fighting game genre, sir.
Yes. I can't say I ever played any game on acid, believe it or not.
In college, I know I did.
I didn't, because whenever we would trip, we would like walk out the door and just be gone for like, you know, however long it took.
Yeah. For me, it was usually like a come down thing. It's like, okay, I'm fucking been walking for hours through the woods, whatever, and then it's like, okay, visuals are still here, but I'm fucking tired and needing to lay down.
I'd stare at old 9 Inch Nail inside album covers, like the Downward Spiral, and my wall. I had that. Remember when those huge ass posters were a thing?
Yep.
One wall was just the twine.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Like that.
The cover of was it that was Downward Spiral
cover.
It
was it the Downward Spiral, Rusty Nail, Further Down the Spiral? It was something. I think it was a spin-off of. But stare at that shit. That's what the end of my night was like. But anyways.
Sorry. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing instead of here. I'm gonna save this one here. This is good. All right. Anyway, let's get back on topic here.
Yes.
How does this always devolve into a drug conversation?
It always does, right?
It always does. I mean, I feel like we know drugs more than we know video games. You know drugs more than you know video games.
At this day and age,
have you been playing Spider-Man?
No, I have not played Spider-Man. I gotta say,
I figured you were gonna take a break from not playing video games to play Spider-Man.
No Spider-Man. I know a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And
everyone on my friends list is just like
Spider-Man, yeah,
all the way down.
And like Insomniac Games, all right, I get it, you know, but I'm not $60. Because I would never utilize it, and I know what type of game immediately it is.
Yep.
And they're fun for. I would probably get about 3 to 6 hours worth of enjoyment out of it until it was like repetitive.
Yeah.
You know, swinging around, rescuing that one. Oh, that one's in trouble. Got to race over to that side of the city really quick. I'm not saying it's like that. I'm just saying every other Spider-Man's been like that.
I just want Infamous 3.
I'm waiting Red Dead.
Okay.
Infamous 3.
Infamous 3 doesn't exist. I mean, there's Infamous Second Son, but let's pretend that doesn't exist.
I didn't play
go straight to Infamous 3.
I did play the Second Son. I just can't say I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
And I did like the first one. Second one definitely had more freedom of movement. It was a little bit more fluid-like. I felt way less glitchy, but I didn't enjoy it as much.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So let's see. Let's talk about video games real quick here. This not the notes for what I needed. This week on
This
PlayStation
week.
VR. We're getting a couple different games. The first one, of course, being, let's cut right over to this. This is Dark Eclipse by Sunsoft.
Dark Eclipse.
Actually, that's exactly how he says it.
Oh, really?
You didn't see the trailer?
No,
that's
I
literally
didn't.
at the end of the trailer. He literally goes, "Dark Eclipse."
That font makes me want to speak like that.
Well, apparently, it made them want to speak that way too. Very strange that you did that.
Nice.
It's saying it's the first MOBA, multiplayer online battle arena. I don't
I
find that
thought
to
there
be
was
true.
already one of those.
Yeah, I don't really find that to be true. I don't know. I don't honestly know if.
What was that one? It was a while ago, wasn't it?
I
Like
mean,
a year ago.
I mean, it's really like it's. I hate when you start like getting real specific about terms. It's like, all right, this is tower defense, this is real time strategy, this is a MOBA. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of crossover between those three genres.
Yeah.
And so when you start talking about games like, I mean, like technically, Starboard Arena is a MOBA, right? Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Starboard Arena. And then you talk about like something more real time strategy or tower defense. You start talking about things like Corix. You know, it's like I think maybe when this trailer came out, it might have been accurate. But that's
Yeah.
like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And we're finally getting it. I'm like, I think you need to change your trailer, sir.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the first MOBA anymore.
I was just liked games when they would release a game. Now it is definitely branded. I remember when the term MMORPG started coming around. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, with the abbreviations and
And
FPS.
now it's like second nature. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Now it's just it's a whole set of terminology. You know.
Yep. And I mean, yeah, and when you call something an FPS now, it's like, man, that can mean just about anything.
Oh my god,
Right?
yeah.
First-person shooter, it's like, well, is BioShock a first-person shooter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then people remember when Metroid Prime came out, and people were insistent that you needed to start using the term FPA for first-person adventure, and I was like, it's an FPS with
Yeah.
adventure, with like strong adventure game elements.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think we start like
It's like
subdividing
one of the
genre.
best shooters,
Yeah.
if you want to classify it as that.
That's very true.
It was great.
So I've had the beta for Dark Eclipse for days, as like everyone on the face of the planet has, and I can't get myself to play it because I've watched that trailer 17 times now on different shows we've done and different things, PSVR this week, etc.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just can't get myself to care about it. You know?
Are you a MOBA fan?
No, I mean not that kind of MOBA.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, first of all, real time strategy. I'm just not really that into it.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that I'm sure that just like every other PlayStation VR game out there, that if I started playing it,
You're hooked.
I'd be real into it.
Yeah.
But man, it's not what I want to play right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like strategy games, PC strategy games. Console ones I thought were too streamlined and easier,
Yeah.
less control. But yeah, they had some great ones on PC back in the day. Rise of Nations, Age of Empires. Any of the Age of Empires was great.
Age of
Command
Empires
and
classic.
Conquer, that was more that military. Oh, you need my secret dude to go over here. I forget. It's been so fucking long since I played those Generals. Remember? Command and Conquer Generals, I think was one.
My dad was a Command and Conquer guy.
Yeah.
And I just never.
No.
Anything military themed, I just usually stayed away from.
Yeah, I know, but they could be fun for some reason in that isometric view. I don't know. It changed everything sometimes for me when it was just that top down.
That's what it is, man. It's like, things that you don't think you'd like. Suddenly you like.
To know is to die. I'm with you there. I'm tired of huge worlds, building, crafting, all that kind of shit. I'm a little burnt out on it too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We've seen trailers for things that look so good. But this one specifically just isn't what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else is coming this week. By the way, I think all of these games are scheduled to launch on Friday.
Friday.
What we didn't talk about, which we have no reason to talk about because we're not that kind of podcast, is that today, September 11th, is the 17th, right?
You're right. It is the
17th anniversary of the towers.
Is it? Would they call it anniversary? I don't think it would be anniversary. I think it's
17th year of remembrance.
remembering.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that's why no games are coming out today. I'm assuming that they're just trying to pay their respects.
Yeah.
I can only assume.
Yeah.
Because we've never had a week where 3 games all come out on Friday instead of
that's weird,
Tuesday.
yeah.
I can only imagine.
Only Nintendo does that shit. Sundays and Fridays.
Well, I think didn't Nintendo start doing it because of Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest?
I'm not sure.
There was like a law passed in Japan at some point where like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest games weren't allowed to come out.
They're so huge
on the weekdays because kids would skip school and people wouldn't go to work, and so to take care of that, they start coming out either on Friday or Saturday kind of thing.
Crazy,
so they play it over the weekend, then go back to school on Monday.
Man,
insanity! Japan's way cooler than we are, like for so many reasons. Also, another amazing game that I can't imagine we're going to spend a lot of time with is this. This is called Neon Wall. It's coming out also Friday. It's already out. It's been on Switch for a while. It's balls roll around and you have to clear the path for them, move the path.
So it's Salaryman, except
with
Marvel Madness.
Yeah. I don't know. Not sure what to say about that.
Yeah. What's the price point on that one? $3.99?
I'm pretty sure this goes for $10 on Steam.
I mean, 10, I get it. They got to make some money.
Yeah,
I'll give them that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's even remotely close to as addictive as Super Amazeballs was, I'd give them $10. But I don't know, man. Like this seems like the kind of thing that would be really fun for a minute, and then like I don't know.
Adriano Casagrande, thank you very much. Company EA, Battlefield 5 need change to VR.
I didn't understand that at all.
He's saying that EA, you need to change Battlefield 5 to VR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer, for sure.
That is a siren of a police vehicle.
Perfect. Thought I was mixing it up. Yes!
Oh. God damn it.
God damn it. So that's also coming out Friday. And then the one that I'm actually interested about this week.
What?
Is this one here. This is called Trickster VR. Let's check this one out real quick. The thing about this is that it's actually co-op, and on PC it's 4-player co-op. It's like procedurally generated dungeons.
Okay.
Or I guess it's a dungeon crawler, even though you're mostly outside. And I think you have a sword in this bow and arrow here, and you just kill orcs. There's 2 different sides of it. There's like an adventure mode, and then there's like a classic like wave shooter mode. And I don't care about the wave shooter. But like I really want to go through like a procedurally generated dungeon with friends.
A couple other people.
Yeah.
Now it looks like you similar to what's that one? It's on the tip of my tongue.
What are we talking about? Traversal?
No, that other tower defense-y type of a game. You had the 4 different characters and
you're talking about Ancient Emulator.
Ancient Emulator.
Yeah.
This looks like that, except do you get to move?
Yeah, you do. From what I can tell, it actually has full locomotion.
Oh, really? All right.
This trailer specifically, I think this was an earlier trailer where they're just showing kind of like some kind of teleportation, some kind of like dash move or something.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that this is full locomotion. I haven't gotten my hands on it yet. I can't wait to play it.
Now, is this dude able to switch weapons, or is he bow and arrow and that's it?
I don't know. Again, this is something I feel like I'm going to know a lot more about once I get to play it.
That's usually at the point where I'm like, I knew I shouldn't have fucking picked as an archer. You know what I mean? Because it's just like
they're surrounding you. Like I just want to swing this sword as far as I can. Yeah, for sure. But that one looks actually kind of exciting. And just, I don't know. But I think they're all on the low budget side. That last one is like $12 on Steam.
That's not bad for 12. It
right.
Seems like and you get to play with friends.
Yep.
That always adds value.
Absolutely. I mean, if you can play through something multiple times because it's just fun to play.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else we got, man? Oh, we didn't even talk about what came out last week. Not really important. I already got my Zone of the Enders Mars review up.
Yeah.
Were you a Zone of the Enders guy? Did you ever play that?
No.
Did we talk about this last week?
We did last week a little bit. Yeah. I never was a fan of it. I saw it on the store. It was $30, but it's the game plus the VR portion.
The VR portion is the whole game.
Oh, it is the entire
game is played in VR.
But this also gives you. I thought the download will give you the game, or is it just the VR portion of it?
No. So what it is Zone of the Enders, the second runner Mars. That's the full name.
Okay.
Is the entire? It's a 4K remastered version of the original game. Mm-hmm. That is also totally playable in VR.
I see. So when you buy that, you get
versions. Both. Absolutely. And the thing is I think one of my only real complaints about the game was that I played Zone of the Enders extensively on PS2.
Yeah.
The first one and the second one. And obviously the second one's much better. The story gets really good, in my humble opinion, although it is very anime-like, which means it's super convoluted.
Yeah.
It's over the top. The characters are ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's my problem is that you're constantly switching from this first-person cockpit mode, which is great.
Yeah.
To like these 2D kind of cutscenes.
Okay.
And some of them have like 3D effects on them to make them cooler in VR.
Yeah.
But then you're like back to the first person cockpit, then you're back to like a 2D cutscene, then you're back to this, and then you're back to one of those Metal Gear Solid conversations, with the two characters.
Yeah.
And I wish there was I'm probably never going to say this ever again for the rest of my life, but I wish there was a third person option in Zone of the Enders too.
Okay.
For VR, because that's how you would play it in the 4K mode on your TV.
Okay.
But in VR, there's no option to play it that way.
It's just third-person perspective where you see the whole mech in front of you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So in VR, you don't get to play that way. You have to play from the cockpit perspective, which I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
VR games probably for the most part are better in first person.
Okay.
But give me the option.
Yeah.
Right? It would have been nice. Other than that, I think Zone of the Enders to Mars was a great game. But all it made me want to do, if you saw my review, which you probably didn't,
Not yet. That one I haven't watched yet. Yeah.
the very end of it was basically like, okay, you've given me a taste of what you can do, Konami.
Yeah.
Right. Cygames. I don't know if Cygames was the one that totally brought it into VR, or if Konami had anything to do with it. And somebody complained that I said Konami the wrong way. It's Konami, I get it. But
Konami, yeah.
But we grew up in the age before the internet, and
no one knew.
Before I've ever interacted with a Japanese person in my entire life. And so we said things like Konami and Ryu instead of Ryu.
And it was like, what was it? Hideo Kojima. Nobody knew how to pronounce
Hideo
Kojima's name. You just read it. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I'm still wrong about that. I feel like it should be Kojima, but I don't know.
I know, right?
Whatever. So, but that's the thing. Is I apologize for saying Konami, but that's how I said it for fucking 37 years.
Yeah.
How old am I? Oh,
Are you 37 or 38?
No, I'm going to be 39 in like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I forget.
You're not 3 years younger than me, Brian.
I forget how old I am.
That's what happens when you get older.
Yeah, it's just like the numbers meaningless.
You're like, what am I?
Yeah, I'm old. How old are you? Fucking old. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Halfway through.
I'm super happy I got this far in life. That's all I'm going to say.
50%. Yeah.
Somebody's like, oh, sorry about your bald spot. I'm like, I wear that with a fucking mark of pride, man.
Yeah.
Right? If I had died at 27, I would have never had this.
It's like a staple of life.
Yeah.
See what happens?
We make it. We make it this far. You suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here. What else? I feel like something else came out last week. I don't know.
Now, it's a big non-VR week
That's all
last week, too.
Yeah. All good.
On a side note...
Ooh, there's a side note.
Your movie The Nun came out to poor reviews. Did you see it?
I might have.
And what is your poor review?
On your mark. Get set. Go. So this week I saw The Nun. So this is what I have you on Friday night. Was it Friday night? No. What? My weeks are so fucked up. What day is today?
Tuesday. Yeah.
Sunday night I went to see The Nun.
Yeah.
Right. I've already wasted 15 seconds. And I went by myself because I like going to things by myself. I don't have to worry about taking someone to dinner,
socializing a little bit, talking,
dating. Yeah. It's like the stress of we're gonna make out now. I don't know, fucking whatever. I just want to watch the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
So I went and I'm so happy that there weren't a lot of people in the theater. Mm-hmm. There were some people in the back row that were chit chatty at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then the movie just I think scared them into silence, which was really nice.
Really?
Yeah. It's if you like The Conjuring movies in Annabelle, which is this is basically the 5th movie in that series.
Yeah.
It's like the prequel to all of them. Mm-hmm. You're gonna like this movie.
Okay.
But it's by the same token, it's also the worst movie in the series.
Okay, really?
Yeah. I thought it was great, but that's how great I think all those other movies are. That they're so much more fun. The Conjuring and Annabelle,
what about scary? Did you find it scary?
I found moments to be scary.
Okay.
I found a lot of it to be tense. Mm-hmm. And there were parts where I was kind of holding on to the seat because I was like, oh, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Because I know these guys. I've been watching their movies for so long.
Yeah.
That I'm they are capable of scaring the crap out of me.
Yeah.
And I'm I'm a big fan of jump scares. Some people are like, oh, it's all jump scares. And I was like, perfect. That's perfect for me.
That's what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a definite should we, but only if you really like the other movies in that series. If you're going in blind and you just want a good scary movie, I don't think you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
But I think it adds a nice little element to the Conjuring series.
Nice.
I'm not gonna say it was great. But as a guy who loves everything scary, this was an essential movie for me to see.
Well, that's not bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it would have been like, kind of like half the other movies that we had tried seeing that was scary. Just
those A24 movies.
Yes.
A24, The Witch and It Comes at Night.
I think they did, though. Yeah. It Comes at Night just had such an eerie
tone.
Yeah, about it, and it just never delivered. And it was always like...
Yeah, it needed jump scares.
Yeah, and it never, ever came to that at all. It blew my mind.
It Comes at Night just never came.
It just never did.
It just never came.
No.
That's actually a good analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have a sequel. It finally comes at night.
Well, the interesting thing about A24 is that I went to see Hereditary.
Yes.
And I didn't know anything about it. And then I sit down and the A24 logo pops up. And I'm like, fuck me, it's another one of these.
Yeah.
And I felt like they learned a lot of lessons from making The Witch and It Comes at Night.
Yeah.
Because Hereditary gave me that eerie atmosphere, but also delivered.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a good
movie. It's a
movie.
weird psychological-ish one, right?
Yeah, there's definitely some weird
mother,
psychological shit.
the daughter starts being like the mother. I don't know. I only saw the trailer.
Yeah, it was a little strange for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the nun was good. I'm glad I went to see it. And with all the other scary movies that are going to be coming out this season.
Halloween got an excellent review. They reviewed it already.
When does it come out?
October 19th, maybe.
Man.
Got like a 9 on rating wise.
That scares me because It Comes at Night got great reviews. The Witch got great reviews.
Yeah, they all
and
did.
The Nun got shitty reviews.
I didn't see The Witch yet. That's that one where they had the heavy accents, kind of set back like.
That's a period piece for sure.
Yeah, like that old Winona Ryder movie.
Spoilers: there's a talking goat, and it's like the only good thing about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, what was the shit? I want to say "Don't Knock Twice." That's not what I'm thinking. Fuck! It's gonna drive me insane. Give
me a plot point.
This gypsy woman curses this banker guy.
The thinner?
Nope.
Tim Allen?
That's what I was thinking.
Not Tim Allen. It looked like Tim Allen, but
in the Santa Claus. Shit, no, but maybe I'm confusing. No, it's the same storyline. Does anybody in the chat know what movie I'm talking about? Is it
recent?
Yeah, like 10 years ago. Jesus, this is going to drive me insane. I absolutely love it, and it's not regarded as a good movie, but there's a talking goat in that as well.
What is the gypsy... Why did she curse him?
Because she needed a bank loan or something, and because the bank was foreclosing on her house, and yeah, and she and he goes and he's up for a promotion, but he's like in competition with this other guy, and even though he really wants to give it to...
God damn it, Brian.
Or maybe it's a girl. Maybe it's not a him. Maybe it's a her. I think it's
no, you just changed everything of my past.
Changed everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, if anyone knows, is anybody in the chat even paying attention to what we're doing?
Some of them are. Some of them are conversing amongst
Drag Me to Hell. Yes, who's that? Who just said that?
Sam Raimi. Oh, Drag Me to Hell?
Who said it? Dead Ringer?
Yeah, Joe Monahan.
Joe Monahan.
Joe Moynihan.
Joe Monahan. Thank you so much. Drag Me to Hell. Yeah, Sam Raimi. I was like... People are so disappointed by that movie, and I fucking loved it. I own it on Blu-ray.
I heard that I actually did not see that. Then I am not thinking of the movie you're talking about.
I have it around here somewhere if you want to borrow it.
Wow.
Not that you're going to watch it.
No, I never get the moments to watch.
Speaking of which, are you ready?
Yeah.
I can only imagine how this is going to go. On your mark, get set, go. Go. 90 seconds.
What am I reviewing? What am I talking about?
That's an excellent question.
Okay, so I played We Happy Few, the VR Jack talk show.
Uncle Jack, yeah.
Uncle Jack. Have you tried that?
Yeah, I was fucking bored out of my skull.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did not know if it was an issue with my Move controllers, because I did fucking grab them because I sit down and play it. I wish games would tell you. Yeah.
Nice.
I wish they would tell you.
Yeah.
Before you sat your ass down, get up again and grab your Move controllers. This game requires them. And so I'm in there, and I grab my Move controllers, and I select the live thing. It tells me that I got to look to my right and choose a topic, right, as he's talking.
Sure.
So I'm doing it, and nothing's happening. He's like, you're not choosing a topic. And I have my hands, I'm like, the fuck? Am I tracking? I don't know if I got to really redo everything because I'm like hitting the couch. Where the buttons are, I'm like precisely on the couch.
That,
yeah. So, but it was registering that I was clicking it. Nothing's happening. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's the game and it's supposed to do this because the dude might get pissed off. Then the radio show was happening, and I was supposed to then pull a lever because everybody was all mad. And I was going to grab the lever, and I couldn't slide it to like turn on this thing. And eventually I got it to move like a little bit, and my hand was just frozen in the air. Then all of a sudden steam and butterflies and music, and that was the best part of it. And that was it.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes max, right? It was
If that,
short.
yeah. Did you get to hit the buttons?
Yeah. Oh no, everything worked fine for me.
Something's up.
Yeah.
My whole setup, the light or anything, because it does not register.
Yeah. What I don't like about that is that I feel like somehow their marketing on that was really skewed. They made it seem like at the end of it all, they were like, don't forget, we happy few, blah blah blah, purchased the full game, and they really made it seem like the whole game was going to be in VR.
VR, yeah.
And I remember looking at it going, people who are not in the know, people who don't watch our channel,
Yeah.
they wouldn't know. They would be like, oh fuck, man, I want to play the whole game in VR. I want to go buy this right away.
Yeah.
I even had comments on I don't even know what we had comments on, saying I can't wait to play We Happy Few in VR, and I was like, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Also, We Happy Few, I watched Giant Bomb play it for like an hour, and I was like, oh god, this is not the game we want.
No, way back when it was supposed to be like a $20 like little game before they changed their minds and made it a full game, it looked very interesting to me, and I was like, wow, what is this game about?
Yeah.
And then as it just kept being in development and talking about it and whatnot, just kind of more became a game I was not interested in, surprisingly. I was more interested in the shorter downloadable 20 or 30 originally, whatever it was supposed to be.
I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of mixed messaging on this game. Because at the beginning, when they first debuted it, they made it look like a BioShock game. Like very story heavy, story driven.
Yep.
And then when it finally came out to like Xbox Early Access, it was like this survival game, like with like this open world elements, and like it was just boring.
Yeah.
And you go like, okay, I'm going to run over here and do this mission, but it's a fetch quest, and it's just like, oh, I don't care.
Fetch quest is so... I'm so over those too,
Well, then they added like a whole story, and then they're selling it for like a full $60 retail price, and it's in like I just feel like they needed to figure that out earlier instead of like trying to like infuse it later.
It's like
from
the Monkeys.
From what I watched,
the
Monkeys.
Yeah, it's
what?
like their TV show. Then all of a sudden people liked the music, and now it's like they gotta learn to play their instruments, and actually do it, and just kind of roll with it.
When I was 7, I was the biggest Monkeys fan on the face of the planet.
Wasn't? The show,
right,
the albums.
Because Nickelodeon was like replaying them as if they were new shows.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, holy crap. Like, I was in love with that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually went to see them in concert.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think...
Mickey Dolenz, right?
Yeah. Mickey Dolenz, Peter Tork, Mike Nesmith, and Davy Jones.
Mike Nesmith, yeah. Little Davy Jones.
Mike Nesmith. I feel bad for that guy, man. Because he had like a decent music career going into this.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was actually like a real musician. A singer-songwriter thing.
Really?
And he comes in, and suddenly they're like, no, you don't actually get to play.
They would play behind curtains for them, I heard, the real band.
Yeah.
And then they didn't want to do that. They wanted to learn themselves and all play in front of the people, so they did.
They did.
Remember when they came out with the new Monkeys?
A whole different crew.
All
He has a new TV show, right?
Yeah.
And a new...
it was lame.
Yeah.
It's different. I think they said the word hell and damn sometimes, and I was like... Oh, Monkeys! They don't do that.
I want to track down the show and see how it's aged, because if it wasn't very good to begin with, I can only imagine how bad it is now.
Oh, can you imagine? Yeah.
I remember watching a couple episodes and being like, "This is awful."
I did watch a few. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't remember anything about it. Hell and damn don't ring a bell.
I just remember one character that I don't know who he was supposed to be the replacement of, but he acted like Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles in a way.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Nah. I forgot to mention Apocalypse Rider came out last week as well.
Oh, it did.
It did. If you go into
did you ride into the apocalypse?
Not that anybody would know, because if you go into the PSVR section of the fucking PlayStation Store, not to be found.
No.
You actually have to search for it or look under new PSVR or PS4 games. I'm like, fucking whatever.
It's weird, that whole thing.
God Cannon says that it's fun with the Move controllers, but I play with the DualShock 4.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any fun at all. I played it for like an hour. It was bad.
Now you got to go and play it on the Move controller.
Because here's what the game does, and I think if they didn't do this, if they gave you a better control scheme, it would be great.
Yeah.
But when the road curves to the left, all it does is makes turning left really fucking impossible.
Really?
That's it.
That's it.
Like, so instead of actually turning, you're just like, it's real hard to turn that way. I'm like, so I'm like jamming all the way to the left, and my bike's just not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm crashing this shit left and right. I didn't have any fun with it. I played it for an hour. I have no idea how it happened.
Did you complete it?
No, but I came really close.
Really?
Yeah, it's only however many stages, like 20 stages.
How much was that game? It was cheap, right?
$5.
It was $5. I was thinking like $4.
$3.99. I hate saying this, but even for $5, I'm like, I don't think so. It's not a should we. Not a should we.
Madman's got an idea. Maybe he didn't say this, but I just saw you streamed. Did you stream that game?
Yeah, for an hour.
So I'm wondering if my streams, if I started doing them, maybe I should start streaming like shitty $4 download games.
I mean, that's right up your alley, yeah.
It is, because it's in my price point.
Okay.
And hopefully they don't take longer than an hour to complete. You know, my attention span will be on.
I'm down, man. Like we need like one day a week where you spend an hour streaming something terrible,
something shitty,
right?
Yeah.
Like we can even go into like the backlogs. You can be like, hey, let's play some Martian VR.
Yeah, even the old ones that I have that I've never played. That it's like I was going through them. Like I need to play something to talk. I also played another game, so a VR game.
On your market, set, go.
I did Esper.
Oh, you played Esper?
I did play a little Esper.
I liked Esper.
So again, with the move controller issues, I had some.
So now we're totally sure that this is your setup now, because
100%.
If it's two games and not just.
Yep, because here I am with my move controllers, right? This one, my left hand, spot on all the time. This one start going like.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Yeah, so a couple of different things can cause that.
Okay.
Were they totally charged?
Yeah, actually, both 100%.
Do you have any idea? Because one of yours is an original, right? And one of them is a new one.
Yeah, and I have no clue.
Right. It's possible that like the gyro is just going on one.
Also, though, the one that I use for my right hand is very much closer to the porch sliding window thingy, so there might be more light illuminating on the globe portion and causing it to not be tracked as easily. I also noticed that's the globe that was like the light purple color, and this one's the red.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's possible. People experience tracking issues for so many reasons.
Yeah.
We just had an interesting one for.
You got a grim catnip Kingly review. Make it so. That's what he said.
Kingly review. I think it should be the Sofa King reviews.
Yeah.
The Sofa King bad reviews.
Oh, Gamertag said Jeremy's bargain bin. There you go.
No, I like Sofa King bad reviews.
Yeah. Sofa King bad reviews. Yeah, there you go, Brian.
Yeah.
Sofa King's shitty
Sofa
back
King terrible
catalog.
Games.
Yeah, really.
Nice. You should just start your own channel, let's be honest. We're going to lose all of our
stuff.
subscribers. Everyone's going to go to your channel. Like, let's watch Jeremy play Drag Me to Hell.
You know, Apocalypse Rider or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like the tracking, and so it was like, oh, so you can't get it in there. Oh, and you dropped it again. I'm like, God damn it, I'm not dropping it. The controller's doing it.
Can't
get
it in there. Is that what she said?
No, she never says that. She's like, you can't get it all in there. That's usually what it is.
Wow.
But yeah, I can see it being fun. You know, like because you move the thing, but I also can see it being a game you never go back to after you finish it.
No, that's exactly it. Esper lasts like 2 hours maybe.
Yeah.
And I forget. I meant to do first impression video and I finished it.
Yeah.
Like, so here's the complete game. And yeah, once you've seen it through, you're done.
Yeah, there's no need.
Yeah.
That's the problem with a lot of the VR games I've noticed. They're just these little quick things that you never really go back to. It's just the few that have
if you don't actually play good games, that is what you would find.
Yeah, all the little shitty $3 games.
So a little inside baseball here, right? I try not to talk too much about what happens behind the scenes here, but you know. Instead of putting it in a litter box episode, I'll just tell everybody.
Go for it.
So I give Jeremy the Persistence like a month ago. How long ago did that game come out? Over a month ago, like 6 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. And I bought it. I bought it digitally.
Yeah.
Or maybe I got a review key for it.
Yeah.
But I also bought it physically because I'm a fucking collector and I like my games and I want to support developers. And so I hand off on day one, I believe. The Persistence to you.
I think it was day one, Tuesday. Yeah.
Because I'm like, here you go, fucking sealed ass
cellophane
copy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, I need it back for various reasons. Just what, last week?
Last week for Dez.
I was like, can you bring it back? I'm like, I got to hand this off to Dez. Dez needs to play this eventually, and he's like, yeah, sure, of course I'll bring it back. He hands it to me, still in the cellophane.
I like to return things the way I borrowed them.
Like, this is going to look really nice on my shelf for 6 weeks.
And I kept looking at it.
Damn, it is one of the best PlayStation VR games out there. It's going to
The portion I played was great here on your couch before we filmed like 6 weeks ago, whenever it was. Yeah, there's so much to it. You're right. That would be a game that you wouldn't get bored of quick.
Nope.
Yeah.
I played over the course of 2 days. I played the Persistence for 16 hours over the course of 2 days.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like 10 hours one day, and it was over 6 hours the next day. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just watching people ask, and then you answer, because Gamertag asked if I played the Persistence right as we started talking about it. And then, Danish Gaming said that I rewrapped it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. GameStop has a...
Kev Gretz says I need to play something in capitals. I did play 2 things this week, surprisingly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I was going through all these other games, and I'm like, I didn't play this, but that came out so long ago. It wouldn't be...
How far did you get in Esper? You're like, I played with the Rubik's Cube, and then I stopped.
In between chapter... I didn't finish chapter 2.
Like the second puzzle?
I don't know. It's all the puzzle pieces got more complicated.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like 30 minutes I played.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They are divided into chapters. I think it's like every 4 levels or so is another chapter or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot about that. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. So many games. I'm not sure if anybody's been following, but Tokyo Game Show (TGS) is happening at the end of this month.
Yeah.
September 20th, I believe. 20th to the 23rd. I'm just making up numbers now.
Sounds good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But Sony yesterday did, like fucking 2 o'clock our time in the morning, did some kind of games tour where they put out this video. They did this live thing where it's like, here's all the games we're gonna be talking about at TGS. And man, was it cheesy as all fuck, man.
Was it?
Oh my god, they had a DualShock 4 controller as a spaceship flying through space, and all the buttons, all the legendary symbols, had their own little voice, and they're poorly acted.
Oh, good.
Being like, oh, hey, I see another constellation. Let's go check it out. And they're like, okay, well, this looks like a VR planet. Let's go down and let's check out these new games. And then they showed us some new games. I was like,
wow.
Whoa. I was like, I wonder if in Japan they have no idea how bad those voice actors are.
I know, really.
Right?
Just yeah, because the Japanese, whenever they do them over there, they're great. They got so much like, and they got so much to it.
So deep and guttural.
Yeah, and it just is intense. And then if it's translated, it's just like, well, I don't know. You know, it's like, what?
Right. Well, I mean, I think like the original Resident Evil was a prime example of this, where it was like the English actors were they're doing their best, but they were like under direction of people who probably don't speak English very well.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, or maybe this was just supposed to be really cheesy.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe because I mean, a DualShock 4 flying through space as a spaceship.
It's pretty cheesy.
There's no way to not make that cheesy. So maybe they were like, let's just go with it.
Yeah.
Let's just make this as cheesy as fucking possible.
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. Sony debuted a bunch of things that we want to talk about.
Okay.
A bunch of trailers, a bunch of new games, and some extra footage on things. So what I really want to do is take a quick break, put up the curtain.
Okay.
Let you talk to the chat for a second.
Okay.
Let me go get my coffee from the other room. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right? And we'll be back in just a second, and we'll call the whole segment Theater. Right?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
Do it. I don't fucking know. What are we doing here?
We don't know what we're doing. We're going to do the
People actually
theater.
still watching?
There is. I don't know how many. 22 probably?
I don't know. We'll be back in a second.
All right.
You enjoy that chat. I'm going to get coffee.
Is it muted or speaking?
No, they can hear us.
Oh, good. So I don't have to completely just type.
Oh, no. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
It's little Seraphim. How is everybody today?
What's cracking, Seraphim?
What's up, buddy? What's the weather like down under? Down under? Do they do that still? You guys should once in a while stream 2D games in PSVR theater mode.
Peanut shells everywhere.
They're still there. Well, don't slip on the peanut dust.
No one cleaned up the peanut shells. Oh, should I step up?
I actually heard the crunch. Kevgret 112. What is that? The temperature? I am the man behind the curtain now. That's right. Ooh. I don't dish out brains, hearts. What are some of the other things that they went? So the Cowardly Lion Courage. The Scarecrow. Scarecrow is looking for a brain, correct? The Tin Man was looking for a heart. So that was the lion. The lion needed courage. And Dorothy just wanted to go home.
I can identify with Dorothy. I'm home and I still want to go home.
It's getting warmer now. Well. Oh, there's 112 people watching. We lost 10 people, Brian.
Dude, is that many people watching?
Yeah, Kev Gret.
Stop making coffee.
I gotta urinate, but I'll hold it. Old 80s films. So many. So many. I still remember when my parents went to go see Ghostbusters. They dropped us off at my grandparents because they're like, oh, this might be a little scary for you. And, nope. Little did I know, I just didn't get to see it in the theater. I did see it in the drive-in, though, a little later. But yes, 80s movies are great, and I would love to do reviews of 80s movies. It's just...
I feel like that's kind of what you do here anyway.
We kind of do, yeah.
No, you.
Me.
You specifically. That is your job. Like, I don't play games, but I'll talk about movies all day.
23 waiting. What does that mean? They're waiting for the after show or for me to move the curtain, no less.
There's no way that there's over 100 people watching.
Hey guys, I just want to say thanks for keeping me updated on all the new VR games coming out. I especially like the Firewall. I just wished missions were a little longer. I'll make the autocorrect and say, wish the missions were a little longer.
The missions are definitely on the short side.
Oh my god, did you just see what fell?
What fell?
The Pokeball. Did you ever see that little Pokemon video? Nobody thought this was funny, apparently, except my friend who showed it to me and then me. But it's like a guy dressed up like Pikachu. It's very like sexual a little bit with a melon painted as a Pokeball. And he's like, oh, hi, Big Daddy. Oh, look,
what in the fuck are you talking about? I think we need to open the curtain.
You've never heard it? It's so funny. Harry and the Hendersons. That's a great one.
Yeah, but then they tried to make it into a TV show.
Did they really? That I don't recall.
Oh, yeah. It was bad.
John Lithgow. And that other little kid with the glasses that was on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He was in it, too.
Yeah. Want to open the curtain?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. And go. Oh, no. Oh, we had a little frame hitch there.
That was a heavy curtain.
That was a heavy curtain.
It's like turning that bike.
That was insanity. I have coffee. Life is better. Can't go wrong with coffee.
No,
I was drinking coffee like midnight last night while I was playing Firewall.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I had a headache. Everything was bad. PlayStation VR Theater.
Mac and me. Paul Rudd always shows, or used to show a scene every time he was on a talk show with his new clip. Like, oh, here's a new clip from the movie. And it would always be that portion of Mac and Me where the kid on the wheelchair rolled down the hill and fell off the cliff.
Yeah.
Like, I guess every time.
Yeah.
But I never saw Mac and Me. The 80s, Lost Boys, fantastic flick, Flight of the Navigator. They're going to keep me going. Let's focus on this.
Flight of the Navigator was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was like the Pee Wee Herman navigation series. Remember that? He's like, here we go. You know, and he would kind of do Pee Wee-ish a little bit.
I guess it was a little Pee Wee-ish. Yeah, you're
Right,
right.
yeah.
I had forgotten.
Very subtle Pee Wee-ish.
Yeah, I was thinking it wasn't that goofy, and it's kind of goofy.
That was a good one. I liked that one when he goes back and his brother's like old because he went in time. Cloak and Dagger, fantastic. That was what's that guy's name? The mustache. Fuck.
Burt Reynolds?
Nope. Not Burt
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
That guy's the only mustache I can think of.
Also in another movie, something Time. He was a cop. I can't
remember. Cop?
No, not Time Cop. That wasn't the Time Cop.
I don't know.
Jean-Claude Van Damme or something.
I have no idea. But you gave me Cop and Time, and I was like, oh, just take a piece and push them together.
And Battery's Not Included.
Which we seem to talk about like every week somehow.
Quite a bit.
For a movie that like I don't even think was that good.
Jessica Tandy. And the Spanish kid. Remember the Spanish guy was such a dickhead with the bat, and the old Jessica Tandy thought it was her son. Oh, you come here for dinner.
You say things as if like I
Daphne
remember.
Coleman, thank you.
Yeah, people in the chat are way smarter than us.
Yeah.
Drag Me to Hell. I'm never going to forget that movie name now.
It wasn't Tom Selleck. It was Daphne Coleman, but thank you. I know 666. And Teen Wolf, of course. Styles.
Teen Wolf 2, T-O-O.
Oh, I didn't see Teen Wolf 2.
Well, yeah, they replaced Michael J. Fox with Jason Bateman.
That's right. It was Jason Bateman. I was thinking, I was like, it wasn't Christian Slater. He wouldn't do that.
No. Jason Bateman would probably do just about anything.
He would, you know? Funny though.
Let's watch some of this footage here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, because every one of these movies is amazing. They're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways,
well, I mean, we can just stop and do that instead, I guess, right? Okay, let's do. During this promo reel, or whatever the hell you want to call it, during the DualShock 4 flying in space, we saw a ton of different videos.
Yeah.
And this one I think is the big one, and I didn't even mention it on yesterday's breaking news report. What's up?
We talked about Dreamscape last week. Somebody just
we did talk about Dreamscape last week.
Weird science. Yeah, that was a great one.
Also good. Yeah, for sure. But here, right here, on your mark, get set,
go.
Yeah, go. Here we go. This is. I'm totally gonna get a copyright strike for this because Bandai Namco copyrights everything they fucking do. I can't get away with anything with them. I can't even promote their games without them making money off my videos.
We don't need promoting.
Yeah. So Ace Combat 7 VR mode. This whole clip is all VR. This is very exciting because look how fucking beautiful this looks. Right? We haven't even taken off yet, and it already looks exciting.
Holy shit.
The downside is, of course, that they revealed recently that there's only gonna be like 3 hours of VR stuff in the game.
Is that like a Forza view of your jet? Like, in Forza you can see every vehicle around it, open the doors, under the hood, sit in the the cockpit. I said cock, actually.
Just like saying cock.
I did say cock.
Yeah. I just like shooting shit and flying. Look how cool this looks.
I know, the vapor that comes out after the rockets.
This
is pretty sick.
Looks
That does look awesome.
Like, I love this. Here, coming up right here. Is it going to fly through the trees a little bit? Maybe it's right here.
Oh, under the wires.
So cool, man.
Nice.
Like, because I remember on the PS2.
Look at actually has dirt collecting on the windshield, like debris.
I didn't even notice. That's definitely a PS4 Pro
That's awesome.
thing, like on Dirt Rally. Dirt Rally, it's all about the windshield, man. PS4 Pro is beautiful.
That looks pretty awesome. Have they said anything about multiplayer?
As far as the PSVR mode?
Yes.
Or any... I mean, Ace Combat's not a game that's ever focused on multiplayer,
No, but
right?
it's been many years since an Ace Combat's kind of come out. I feel like multiplayer nowadays is... I want to say if you release a game, it's like if there's multiplayer, you just open the audience to 60% more people that would want to buy the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I that's the one thing. Like, if I could say there's one thing I don't care about in Ace Combat, it's multiplayer. Because,
I don't know. I normally wouldn't.
Because Ace Combat's so story driven.
Yeah.
Even in its like kind of over the top craziness, story drivenness, that I'm like I want to experience the story, and I'm gonna play the VR part, and then that's it. I'm not gonna, even if there was multiplayer, I'm not interested personally.
You don't think dog fights with like if you and one other person were against two other people, doing flying?
I just want to pit actual dogs against each other in dog fights.
You want to do dog fighting, Brian?
Yeah, but I want it to be not like like pit bulls and shit. I want it to be like little like rat terriers. It's like
really cute.
They just like yip at each other, and then when
cute,
they finally attack, it's like nothing.
One little teeny bite, one yelps, and then they all of a sudden just
they start
scare
crying
each other,
and like run to their corners and stuff. Like they start
pick me up. We'll dribble in the corner.
Yeah, it'd be adorable. Maybe let's be honest. We should really have cat fights.
Right? Cat fights would be vicious.
Game cat fights. I'm gonna pit Joe Monahan against. This is a tough one. Trey Thacker.
Yeah, you would do those two?
Yeah, I want to see Joe Monahan versus Trey Thacker.
And Aless would be against anybody because he's a sniper. I mean, he'd kill you.
Aless could take out a whole field of game cats. You'd never see him.
You could pit him against somebody and be like, "Where's Aless? Why didn't he show up?" And then all of a sudden, that guy's just like, and then he drops.
Oh, yeah, one boom,
right to the head. Yeah.
Oh.
Leave us standing. We're looking around at the pile of corpses.
Yeah, scary shit. Yeah. Game cat fights. We should make that a thing. That'd be awesome. It'd be like celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah.
We could animate it like with clay.
Celebrity deathmatch. Mm-hmm. Wow, remember that?
I mean, just now I did.
Yeah, I forgot about that show. That was like the Crank Yankers. Remember that? That was Jerky Boys, except puppets and TV and
who's behind that
people.
though? It wasn't Jerky Boys.
No,
who was actually behind.
It was like a lot of famous
different
comedians that would come in and do some prank phone calls.
There's no way any of that was real. It's so much easier. It's so much easier to not do a real phone call, right? So you can like set people up for stuff.
Some of them did seem like pretty miffed to what the hell was going on, but then it's like, hey, by the way, that was all a joke. Will you sign this waiver? We want to use you.
Well, that's the problem, right? Is like suddenly because prank phone calls not terribly legal.
No, it's like, brrr, you're being recorded. Hey, anyways, is there a pizza there? And you're like, legally you have to let them know.
Yeah, so it kind of takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, what are we doing?
We just watched Ace Combat.
How
That was amazing.
fucking cool does Ace Combat 7 look?
It does look awesome.
So just a week or two ago, whenever they were like, there's only going to be 3 hours of VR content,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this. Right? I was like, no matter how cool it's going to be, fuck this. I have totally done a 180. I'm going to spend $60 on this game for 3 hours of content.
Yeah.
Because that looks so good.
Yeah, it does look good.
That I need to play that like the day it comes out.
3 hours might be like all you need. It's so intense.
I'm going to replay those 3 hours so many times. It's going to be like an 18-hour game. I mean, I couldn't be any more impressed with that short amount of footage they showed us.
No, that was pretty sick.
But also, strangely enough, I think the biggest news of yesterday is and I don't want anyone taking this the wrong way. I kind of don't care about it because it's not enough for me.
Okay.
But the Kingdom Hearts VR experience.
Oh yeah.
Here it is. Let's watch the trailer real quick here.
I was never a fan of Kingdom Hearts.
You were never what? You were never a fan of Kingdom Hearts?
And I can't say because of gameplay, but I was never a fan of Disney characters and whatnot enough to make it further than the beginning portion of the first game when those little black shadowy things came out and you hit them with the key.
Yeah,
blade.
What do they call the Nothing? No, that's a never-ending story. The Nothing. The Heartless.
Heartless.
The Heartless.
Yeah, that's as far as I made it. I rebought all of them. You know how they just released for $20?
I rebuy all of them every generation.
It's every single one in high def. You know why I bought it? Because I figured, you know what, get one of my eldest child that was like really playing Roblox. I bought this. I'm figuring, well, at least let's start her with something that's real. But
no good.
She keeps asking, Dad, when can I actually play that game? But I'm like one of those people where it's like when you know how to control something and you watch somebody else poorly control it and not figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
If it's too long, you're like, God damn it, and you just want to give me the control. I'll do it. It's like my dad watching him way back when on Super Nintendo play F-Zero.
Yeah.
And crash into the walls over and over again.
Yep.
I just want to be like, Dad, God damn it, Dad. But so it's stuck with me since then. Never-ending story in VR would be awesome, Seraphim.
Never-ending story, anything would be awesome. I want Never-ending story 4.
Especially the titty statues.
Yep.
How
did I know?
Something,
How did I know you were going to bring up the titty statues? Right? You can find something unwholesome in everything. Yeah, Never-ending story is my favorite movie of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Of all time. Because I watched it at such a seminal age where I was like, I remember where I watched it too. When I first saw it, I was maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And I was in the basement, the children's section of the Spencer Library.
You watched it at the Spencer Library?
Yep. And they played it on this tiny little TV, and everyone huddled around, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, it must have been an event or something.
Yeah.
And I was so mesmerized by it that when I finally got to see it, at my house and stuff on like a bigger TV, and I grew up and I was like, I wonder if that's still good. And I tracked down like the VHS or the DVD or something.
Yeah.
And I watched it. I was like, wow, this is still really good.
Yeah.
And I that's another thing. Just like Kingdom Hearts, I buy it every time a new version of it comes out. Like, oh, now it's on Blu-ray.
Still good?
Now it's on. Oh, it's always going to be good. It's my favorite fucking movie of all time. And if you don't like the Never-ending story, you can get out of here.
I like how depressed the Rock Eater was. He's just no need to escape. They're
the whole movie
dark.
The whole movie is so depressing from beginning to end. There's 7 different types of sirens outside.
Riot. Yeah, there's a riot going on out there right now.
Yeah. Such an amazing movie from beginning to end.
Wow, Mikey Sensei.
What's up, Mikey?
Hello. He actually says they blur out the little bit of side titty on the TV.
Do they really?
I guess they do.
Come on.
Wow.
Damn it. Mikey knows his shit.
Titty statues in VR would be something special, Abe Blinken.
Especially those lasers coming down at you.
Right?
I don't...
They shoot at you. I know. It's so terrifying.
I just want to ride R-Tax in VR.
R-Tax. Yeah.
I also want to ride Atreyu in VR.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on the topic of
The Dark Crystal was a terrifying movie to me. I just thought it was so eerie. You know what else I thought was a very eerie movie, and Netflix reminded me of this, and I found it very scary at an age where I was way too old to find scary.
What?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I just rewatched that recently.
Yeah, because it's Netflix, right? Or somewhere
I think it's on Hulu, yeah.
Is it? Yeah, somewhere. My cousin took a picture and sent it to me, and I'm like, nope. That movie I was more afraid of than I should have been for my age. Having a foot hang over. Because that fucking thing underneath his bed, the alien, then kid's arms hanging over the bed.
Yep.
He just didn't care, and he climbs out of the bed, and it's just like hitting his hand, and the kid slept. And I'm thinking, ugh. If that was me sleeping, I never can leave an exposed limb out of my sheets at all.
For like a low budget independent movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is way better than it has any right to be.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like it's horribly acted, and it's a terrible story.
Wrap them in
and it's
cotton candy and peel the face away.
And the popcorn guns.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And the little popcorn, like,
and they just walk slow, and there's the smaller one.
Yep.
You know,
and you punch him in the nose.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's a fun movie, and when I was too old to be scared of that movie. I was.
Yeah.
But I'm scared of everything. Fucking # Brian cries. How even during theater do we end up talking about 80s fucking
It's these
shit?
guys.
It's them.
It's them.
The chat.
Yeah.
The problem is we're all too old.
That is. Planet of the Vampires. Never heard of that one. Wow.
Never even heard of that one. No.
Silver Bullet, of course. That was Corey Haim.
Wait, what?
Silver Bullet. Corey Haim. Remember? And he was in the wheelchair Stephen King movie. Werewolf. His uncle was Gary Busey. And he made him like a faster chair. And the priest's neighbor was... I don't want to ruin it anymore.
Don't ruin it. I've never even heard of this movie.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's Stephen King.
Ay, Dios mío. Okay. Let's watch another. Jesus Christ! How do we get off topic so easily?
Critters.
Kingdom Hearts VR.
Yep. Let's focus.
So we just watched we just watched that and didn't even talk about it.
I don't even remember seeing the trailer.
It didn't really show anything. So here's my issue.
Because they blurred it out.
It's a 10-minute interactive video.
Yeah.
They did show that you get to actually wield the Keyblade in VR,
okay.
Which I know Mikey Diaz over Snapchat told me that's all I want to do, and I was like, well, I think you get to do that. But honestly, I know I'm gonna play this and go, I just want more.
Yeah.
Give me the whole game, and it's free, which is great because there's so many Kingdom Hearts fans out there that are gonna go, I need to play this VR experience.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get either a VR headset or go try their friend's VR headset to play it.
It's definitely a lot of... It also could be a sign that... How do you want to explain it? They're giving away more VR experiences with these bigger AAA titles now.
Yep.
They're really starting to push it out there. Here's a little portion of this you can play.
Yeah.
Maybe to just draw some of those AAA purchasers over to VR.
Yeah.
And then vice versa, where it's like us, bringing us over to buy the full game, And
you get Square Enix, huge AAA developer. You get Disney, huge AAA company.
Yeah.
Everything they do is AAA.
It's insane.
Even The Lion King 2 and 3.
Did they make
7.
a third?
I don't know. There was 3 Aladdin movies though, and that's
what?
Yeah. Not so good.
Did you ever see? I'm sorry. Side note, used to crack me up. What is it? A meme or a GIF? One that's static, doesn't move.
Meme.
Do you ever see the meme where it shows, Mufasa and Simba?
Say it again. Mufasa.
And he's saying, wherever the sun touches is our kingdom.
Yeah.
And then Simba's like, but what about the shadow area? And then Mufasa's like, what the fuck did I just say? And I don't know why I thought it was so funny.
That's pretty good.
Oh, see, they said, hey, Hobbit. Because Hobbit?
A Hobbit. Or a Hobbit, yeah.
A Hobbit.
What about him?
My nickname for all my Auburn crew growing up from 14 till now is Hobbit.
That's right.
Yeah.
So people still call you that?
Only my closest of my closest friends.
I can't do it. Yeah, we're not that close, I guess.
They've known me for so fucking long.
So fucking long.
Yeah, you know how I got the name Hobbit?
Because you're really short.
I am short. So my first day of school after moving from the city here to a smaller town, better school system.
Yeah.
So we moved there. I get my homeroom number. I'm in 7th grade. I put my book bag down on my bag. I go to the bathroom. I come back. I unzip my book bag, open it up. There's a piece of paper. I'm not even bullshitting you. This big.
You just ripped my paper.
I did.
I
and
need that
on
paper.
it, this big, it says, "You are Hobbit from this day. That was 28 years back.
Who left that?
I don't know.
No
I
one
don't
ever
know.
fessed up?
There's several people to claim years and years later that they named me Hobbit. And I'm like, no.
Wait, somebody wants to take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
And I don't know about that.
People that weren't in that class sometimes tried years back to take responsibility. I named you that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you weren't in my fucking class.
No.
So anyways, I don't know who did it. But
Kingdom Hearts VR.
Yes.
10 minutes. Apparently, they say the more you play, the more you unlock. So they're calling it a 10-minute video, the interactive video.
Okay.
But like, does that mean you unlock up to 10 minutes worth of stuff, or you play it for 10 minutes and unlocks more?
Longer.
I don't know. But the fact that it's free means everyone should be playing it. It comes out this holiday season, they're saying. So when you unwrap your brand new PlayStation VR headset, I think the very first thing you should do is go download Kingdom Hearts
Santa
VR
brought me
experience.
one.
Right. Let's check out. We got like 2 more things to check out here.
Let's do it.
All right. Here is Demo Reborn.
Demo.
VR. Demo is I think originally like a mobile game.
Okay.
Is like a rhythm-based thing where like it's all piano-based, obviously,
Okay.
and very little to it like, in terms of just like just playing the notes at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
It came out for Vita. It came out for I think tablets and shit.
Okay.
But now it's coming out to PS4. And the strange thing about this is here I am thinking it's mostly a rhythm game. Look at this. This is gameplay.
Moving. Yeah.
Right? I'm like, holy shit, seeing this in VR. Look at that art style, man. It's almost like Tim Burton-esque.
Yeah, and that looks like a Kingdom Hearts character.
Kind of, right?
And Guitar Hero.
And well, a little bit, for sure.
And that looks like the dude from the night before.
Nightmare Before
Christmas. I never saw that, and I know I've told you that before.
Yeah, I still can't believe you. If Michelle was here, she would crucify you.
Huh.
And this looks,
interesting.
Stunning, and they're showing very little actual rhythm stuff.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of puzzles and rhythm. Oh, the flip book.
Yeah, so this is interesting. I think they're really fleshing out the Demo universe.
Wow, look at this.
And to be able to play this in VR is going to be incredible. So I've actually got this. I've actually got this game for Vita from the Limited Run Games, and it's sealed in cellophane because it's limited run.
You let Jeremy borrow it.
But yeah, right. You'll never. I won't have to worry about you opening it. That's for sure. Let's get out of that. So that looks incredible. I don't have much else to say about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know much more about it. In fact, I was actually really confused when I saw the trailer. So I was like, oh, here comes a rhythm game. I was like, this isn't rhythm.
No
They
rhythm there.
focused a lot on exploration and like puzzle solving and stuff. Very curious about that. And let's just jump before we get into more 80s conversation.
Yeah.
This one I got to credit God Cannon for. What's up, God Cannon? Remember when God Cannon used to be a game cat?
I do. Yeah.
Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Remember the days we'd name all the new people that changed their names?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't wait. One of these days, when we have somebody that edits our video, or when I don't have to go to work all weekend at the restaurant.
Yeah.
I would love to bring back a segment where we get to do that, where Viewer Takeover comes back as its own segment. We get to call out all the Game Cats, all the people who change their name to Game Cat, the whole thing. But man, as of right now, we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
I miss the old format, but this is fun in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
It's ever evolving.
We're doing our best.
You know?
And sometimes our best just isn't good enough. But this one, this is God Cannon sent me a link.
Yeah.
I mistakenly gave God Cannon my phone number, and so now we're like best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also gave Gamertag my phone number, also best friends.
Yeah.
Dave Station VR calls me during live streams. Like literally, I was doing a Beats Fever live stream. And the guy fucking calls me. I was like, my phone is vibrating somewhere. I'm like, I'm like, what if it's important? I don't know. And it's like, Dave.
You're like this?
I'm like, should I answer it? It's Dave Station. Like, what if something horrible is going on with my stream and I don't know about it?
Yeah, right.
You know, and he's like, hey, dude, play a harder level. Fuck you, Dave Station. Dude, I fucking love Dave Station. But
that's funny.
Don't call me during my live stream. No one call me during my live stream. I need to just turn the phone off completely. Is what I need to do.
Yeah.
Before we get into anything, so Godkin, I did not even see this. Somehow this slipped by me entirely, and this is right up my fucking alley. So I'm really excited that he shared this with me.
Yeah.
This is why I give people my phone number so they can send me links like this. This is called The Awakens VR. Let's check this out.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Crawl. That was a terrible movie.
Is that still happening in the chat?
Yeah.
What movie was it?
Tomo Prime. Crawl. That was the one that was like kind of like
I don't know.
He-Man. Dolph Lundgren, I think.
Look how amazing this looks.
Wow, that does look
It's like The Order 1886, but good.
VR.
Yeah. I'd play The Order 1886 in VR.
I would.
Totally.
All these old creepy VR houses have wallpaper. Just good.
Yeah, no, that's true. But this is
Strange object.
well. This is what I found fascinating about this is that there were two things in this very short trailer that I don't see very often in VR games, and I don't know what the reasoning is or what the deal is.
Wait, play it again.
You want to see it again?
Yeah, let's
Hold on a second. For some reason OBS I need to transition out of it and then transition back into it. They don't want me to transition to the same thing over and over.
Huh.
So let me go back to that and do it. The Awakened. Here we go. Watching it again. Because it was that good, it needs to be watched twice.
Let's see. Let's see if we can spot the two things.
Oh, okay, sure. This it's a game now.
Yeah, I want to spot the two things.
You're not going to get it.
I hope that's not just like a little walkthrough, like it actually is full locomotion.
It's got to be full locomotion. This
It's smooth.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't look like it's head tracked, the movement, because look at how it's kind of rigid.
It looks like they're playing this with a DualShock 4 on a TV. So maybe it's playable in both.
Just talking with other people. There's things jumping at you. Wow.
It says The Awakened VR. You figured there's no non-VR version of it.
Right.
Right? Anyway, so did you have two things that I saw in that trailer that I don't see terribly often in VR games, and I don't know why?
Look like interacting with another human, you know?
So the first one was NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's true. You never really do see, besides Skyrim, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Skyrim's the exception to this rule big time.
But yeah, they're littered everywhere usually.
Yeah.
And then you can pick up objects in a lot of VR games.
So that's sort of the other thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is an inventory.
Oh, I didn't notice it keeps an inventory.
Yeah, it looks like because it said lockpick added to inventory or something like that.
Okay.
And I'm like, and so again, other than Skyrim, there's very few games that you're walking around and being like, I have a bunch of things that I can interact with the world with.
Yeah.
Which I found really strange when I was watching that trailer. I was like, this is a normal ass game that's just going to be in VR. Like everything about this makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very strange.
It does look good.
Yeah.
Any kind of idea on when that one's going to get released?
So I didn't even look into this until moments before we started today's show.
Yeah.
What I want to do for like later today, I want to put up another video highlighting some of the lesser talked about games that Sony just kind of revealed.
Okay.
Obviously, this is not a Sony game.
Dr. Doom's leaving.
Hey, Doom, take it easy, dude.
See you, buddy.
So I want to look into some of these and see if I can find more information. Like, I didn't recognize that developer's name. I didn't recognize. Never even heard of this game until, again, GodCan sent it to me.
Yeah.
So like, I want to investigate and see what I can find out.
Yeah.
So no idea about release dates, price, nothing like that at all. This could have been a debut trailer, as far as I know.
It's true.
Like, it's coming in 2021. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, didn't it say 2019 at the end?
Did it?
It might have.
I'm very unobservant. 2019. I can't imagine it would be. That's perfect. It makes
Not
sense.
the beginning of 19, that's for sure.
Who knows? Take your time, guys. Make it good.
Yeah.
Right? We got plenty of other games. Home Sweet Home is coming. We got Paper Dolls is coming. Like all these other horror games coming in the meantime. God, I hope all these games come out next month.
Yeah, definitely before Halloween or prior to it instead of fucking after.
I am so excited for this Halloween season. That's why when I went to see The Nun, it totally kicked off Halloween season for me. I'm like, we're a month and a half away from it. I don't even care. I'm like, it's beginning now.
It's crazy. The stores are littered. Yeah, you don't get out often.
I was up in Millbury to go see the movie.
Wow. Okay,
and next to Guitar Center, there's like a Halloween
I saw
store.
that.
I was like, sweet.
That popped up maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had to go up to the Millbury Plaza. It was there already.
There it was.
And we were in June, July, August,
June.
what month?
Yeah,
we
2
were in
weeks
July
ago. We were in June
still. You know, August. I mean, where the fuck? We're in a month.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, we should before we get we're gonna be running late on the show.
Yeah,
as it is. So let's thank a few people here.
Let's do it.
Give me
Which people, Brian?
Hold on a second. Let me find them. Here we go. These people down here.
Right down here.
All those people down there. See JD Max. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is over here. And then Madman in Black, the game
there
chat.
There he is.
Let me tickle. So all these people on the bottom of the screen went to patreon.com/withoutparole
games.
And they are giving us $1 or more every single month.
Yep.
Here's the thing, guys. When I talk to people, it's so strange, man. The first thing that people ask me when I tell people I don't know, I tell them I run a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The first thing they ask me, and when I run to people who do know who I am online, the first thing everyone asks me is, "So does YouTube actually pay anything?"
It's everybody. I know that's it. Oh, sure, you get paid? How much you make?
How do you get paid on YouTube?
Yeah.
And the answer is we don't really.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we make such little money off of YouTube ad revenue that like I can't even justify taking any days off from work. And the only reason that this channel exists is because of the Patreon support from all of these people down below.
Yeah.
And this will get updated. This list only gets updated on the first of every month.
Yeah.
So if you pull your support,
the month they donate,
if you pull your support, your name will remain here for the rest of the month. And if you give us support, your name will show up October 1st.
Yep.
But we just want to say thank you so much for everyone who supports us.
Yeah.
And it's not, we don't just want to say thank you. We also give you a little bit extra every month for the fluffiest of the fluffy, the loyalist of the loyal Gamecast.
Coco, thank you. Send help. I haven't slept in a week. That's a lot of not sleeping.
Have you been playing a lot of Firewall? Is that what's going on? Or thank you for the donation. Thank you for the tip. We appreciate it. Fucking Firewall takes precedence over everything. I hope that's what Coco's doing instead of taking care of kids or something. Hey, I'm assuming that he's just taking care of his kids.
Yeah.
So the deal is that we also give you every single week on patreon.com/withoutparole
games.
We also put up a little video. Lately it's been a 15 to 20 minute video of me and Des talking about something video game related. We talked about the Philip Mewson situation. I recently been talking about, there was no episode of Why We Love PSVR yesterday on the channel. Yeah. And so I explained why. Yeah. And give people the update of what's going on behind the scenes, which is actually, it's a fun conversation to tell people about, even though the situation itself wasn't all that great. And so it's just a little bit extra. If there's not enough Without Parole in your life, then for just $1 or more a month on Patreon, you can not only support this channel big time, and keep it running, because dangerously close to not being running all the time. You also get some extra stuff, and we also give you the MP3 versions of this show and Why We Love over on Patreon.
All wrapped up.
That's right. And enough of that. Thank you guys so much for your support.
Yes, thank you very much.
Dr. Doom and Dennis Sorson, Aaron H.
You got to change that, Dr. Doom, to BDD.
I would, but I just list them the way they're listed on Patreon.
Yeah.
Because
believe it, right?
This list takes forever to make.
Oh shit.
So let's jump into if this is the viewer takeover section of the show, man. Like let's just talk about what everyone wants to talk about in the chat.
Yeah. Anybody have anything to say? Let's see what's happening.
Did you play the Transference demo?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah. Walter.
You know that comes out, Walter Test Case. You know that comes out next week.
No.
So excited. It snuck up on me.
Wow.
You know what else comes out next week?
What?
Unearthing Mars 2.
Oh, it's already?
I know.
Isn't it funny? It seems like we just learned about it.
Yeah, it really snuck up on us. Oh, you know what else comes out next week?
What?
Blind.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The PSVR version.
Yeah.
Because that already came out on the other,
Oculus
right?
Rift.
Yeah.
This is, Jesus, man. It's going to be such a good week.
Wow.
Wait, do all those really come out next week? That can't be right.
Blind is really next week?
Blind is definitely next week.
You enjoyed the demo.
Yes.
Johnny Menthol, the Village Furball. Thank you. Have a beer each. Hope the dollar's stronger. And beers. Actually, beers around here, what are they? I don't drink. But I know when people buy like a draft beer, it's like an $8, isn't it?
Yeah, at my restaurant, a draft beer is $8.
Yeah.
And it's about a pint. No, not quite a pint. And then
Mad Mrs., thank you very much. No limits. Love you guys. Look at on her picture.
No limits.
The awesome makeup she could do.
No, I've gone and checked it out. I don't think I don't follow her on Twitter, which is fucking ridiculous. I don't follow anybody. I need to start following everybody back.
Yeah, you need to
really bad.
Get some face makeup on. That'd be sick if she could do that.
I like that she says no limits.
She can make you look like a Mervil.
You know what? You kind of look like a Mervil because you have the Hobbit thing going on already.
That's true.
Mervils are kind of like hobbits.
I was for Halloween when I was a kid. I always thought I was Yoda. My mother, years later, she's like, "No, I made you one of the." I'm forgetting the names.
Village people.
But like in Spaceballs, they were like dink 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 dink.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot what they were in
Star Wars.
Yeah. Why am I having a brain fart on these? I know the name.
Wait.
They come and they collect R2, and they already had C3PO.
Wow. never blanked so hard as I just.
I know. I can't.
If you didn't ask me the question, I
It
would
would've
have
come to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was actually that, and I always thought I was
Drag
Yoda.
me to hell. Shit. Oh, I'm like an hour behind on everything.
Daphne Coleman.
Fucking awesome.
No.
Good thing the chat's here to keep us in line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is gonna drive me insane. We can't even do anything until we get around to this.
Jawas. Thank you, Duran.
Jawas.
Fucking shit. And that space shooter game, the Game Cat. Any update?
Wait, the what? That shooter game?
That space shooter game, the Game Cat.
That's a fucking phenomenal
Yeah.
name. Bing. We need to start calling these people out again. We're gonna start doing this.
Oh, Madman, hashtag. If it could be arranged, would Jeremy play Detroit Become Human? Sorry, it's not VR, Brian. You know, Madman, thanks to you, I have literally walked by and looked and saw Detroit
How are you
in a store.
You're like, your levels are out of control.
Oh, really?
The whole time you're fine, and suddenly you're like screaming.
When did Jeremy all of a sudden become the most in-demand person in the world?
You
Holy
are very in demand.
3 missed calls. And
Do you need to call these people back? Are you important? Are these important calls?
Yeah, probably, but I'm leaving shortly anyways,
Okay.
so I can come back. Diz the Game Cat, thank you so much. Interest in new VR games has faded since Firewall. It ruined me for other games.
Yeah.
And
Which
back
is good.
to...
Which is good. Yeah, let's talk about Madman's point.
Yes.
Detroit Become Human. What was the actual question? What is he wants you to play it?
If it could be arranged, would Jeremy play Detroit Become Human? I don't want to answer that because I don't want to,
If it could be arranged.
Yeah.
Like if I handed you a copy of it, like, is that how it could be arranged?
I feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have a huge interest in playing that game?
So you own it?
No.
Oh.
It's not VR.
Oh, that's true. Well, you tend not to buy.
I buy Switch games, and Vita games. Those are the only two things I buy that are not VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've passed by like stores like today. I had to buy a bunch of shit at Target. I'm like, oh, $60 for Detroit still, and looking on for used copies. Believe it or not, there were no used ones. Redbox, I was almost tempted to rent one just to play it on there.
Blast through it in a couple nights, right?
Yeah, and then it's done. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no interest in it.
No.
I have no interest in, not just because it's a 2D game.
I love those heavy story-driven.
The world of
always
Detroit.
gets me.
The world of Detroit seems so amazing.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm very curious to know like what is going on in this world that makes this game so fascinating. Like I want to see what the near future of all of this with the androids and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to know about that, but the actual storyline itself, I kind of have no interest in.
No,
I'm very curious to explore that world, but from what I saw about the actual story, I was like, I don't really want to play this game. I just kind of want to watch someone else play it.
Well, it's neat to the point of like, the emotions or you create this AI to a point that it becomes its own awareness, its own consciousness in a sense, like what we're doing now. It kind of is really interesting where we don't know what the fuck we're doing, and I've watched some documentaries and whatnot on AI and whatnot, and there was that neat one, Do You Trust This Computer? I'm sure some people have watched it. It's pretty interesting.
I haven't seen it. I gotta check it out.
No? There was one thing.
That and the Silver Bullet, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. There was one experiment this guy had made, this like starfish looking, robot, if you will. And they literally only programmed it to learn how to walk. Okay. So it took about 2 weeks, and they just filmed the whole thing before it kind of learned how to walk. And they're thinking like that compared to a human being a year, you know what I mean? It's like condensed down to 2 weeks. So then they snapped one of the legs to see what would happen. And after 2 days of fuddling and fiddling around, it learned how to just walk with that one leg being broken.
AI that can adapt is really scary.
It gets worse.
Oh God.
So then they hooked it up to the machines to kind of see how it figured this out, and even the guy who programmed, made the thing, whatever you want to call him, he said it was creepy because they had found that there was like almost like in the brain a neural pathways that would develop to learn how to do these things. There was one that was being strengthened on like how to learn how to read facial expressions on humans. So like it was trying to learn them as they were watching. It was also trying to learn how to read. Yeah, it's weird.
Very creepy.
Yeah.
Let's get to Diz the Game Cat's question.
Where's the hashtag?
What?
Where's Diz?
No, it's under the tip. He tipped us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's talking about Firewall is all he's playing?
Yeah.
lost interest in all other VR games.
Yeah.
This is a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? The issue, we'll get in a second.
Yeah.
The issue with VR for a while was kind of what you were saying, is that like 2-3 hour experiences, you play it once and you're done.
Yeah.
Right? And so we were all kind of blasting through these games. There'd be like 2 or 3 new games that came out every week. We'd blast through them, never play them again. Be like, boy, that was really fun. Done.
Yeah.
But it's so great that we have so many games now that like have some real legs on them. Like Firewall, when I first played, I was like, this is kind of a shallow experience.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on here, but that gameplay loop is so fucking addictive that like you're like, I'm gonna play for 5 minutes. And next thing you know, it's 5 hours later. You know, you're watching your XP bar go up. You're like, I just want to get to the next level. You know, because Firewall is great, but you need to get to level 15 before there's even a gun worth buying.
Yeah,
I'm not there yet. You get to get at level 21.
So the
before
leveling
you can even
is
get
slow.
Oh, it's so slow, especially if you suck as bad as I do and you're on losing teams all the time, because you only get 100 XP for a losing team, 600 if you're on the winning team.
Okay.
And so like you obviously ramp up way faster if you're on a winning team, but you need to be level 21 before you can even buy a signal jammer. And signal jammers are like, you want to be on a team with people who have signal jammers.
Is that your team will be like your opposing force cannot see you if they're within a radius around you?
The signal jammer is basically obviously the point of the entire game is to get to the opposing team's laptop and hack it.
Okay.
If you make it all the way to the laptop, even if you kill all the other guys on the other team, you can make it all the way to the laptop, but you can't access that laptop until you find the signal jammer. It's like a little hide and seek game. And if
they have those in GoldenEye, the signal jammers.
And how do you find them in GoldenEye?
I don't remember.
Well, they beep in this game, so like you have to like listen. You have to like, and the louder the beep gets, the closer you get.
That's pretty
and then
neat.
you find it and you shoot it. But if all 4 of the people on the opposing team have signal jammers, you're fucked. Because then you can suddenly you're looking for 4 different signal jammers.
I see.
Amazing game. Only gets better the longer you play it, is what I'm trying to say.
Nice.
I totally missed this tip.
Grim Catnip, the Game Cat, thank you very much for
Again?
the donation.
The second one.
Good luck to the Catnip game players this Sunday.
Oh, Grim Catnip, please inform us what is this Sunday? What game is happening this Sunday? Tell us, please, in the chat. Let us know.
Was it Firewall?
I don't think Firewall is. Man, I'm really bad at this. What game are you guys playing in the Catnip games? Because I know they've done Sprint Vector. They've done shit. Really bad at keeping up with this. Yeah, tell us in the chat, man. I'm sorry. Also, please let us know in the chat if there are any openings still. If anybody can still join. If there are any rewards. If you guys are giving out gift cards.
What game was that? I know they talked about it. Like we talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's been multiple Catnip games.
Yeah, but a more recent one.
I don't know.
To the Top.
To the Top is this week?
Yeah.
This Sunday?
This Sunday.
Awesome. Are there rewards? You guys giving out like gift cards or anything? I feel like did I miss a gift card? Was I supposed to give out a gift card? I'm like, somebody tell me. Just you guys hit me up for money if that's a thing. I lose track of things. Do I owe someone a gift card? If I owe a former winner a gift card, also let me know. give me a screen name. And
Watch them all be like, yes, you owe me one.
Yeah, right. Like all 100 people watching are like, we won.
Yeah.
You owe us shitloads of money. Just up that Patreon support, and I'll be happy to oblige.
Love Code 51.
Yeah, Code 51.
Gamertag asked before if I played the demo of Detroit. I did. I actually did play that demo.
But didn't you say the demo turned you off because it was too easy to?
I got like the best at rescue, you name it. But it still intrigued me it looked great. And I like all the exploration. I had 100% or whatever before. I had to go in fully prepared, so I'm like looking at it seemed like things were getting more tense. So I had to go around and study the scene before I went out and spoke with the droid. I had to be very well informed. Unlike coming here, apparently.
Yeah, you don't need to be informed at all, apparently.
If this was a game, a flat screen game, maybe I'd be more prepared. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Excellent. I think
$20 to the winner is what is the prize, and it's all filled up.
It's all filled up.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'm very excited. Congratulations to the future winner of the Catnip games in advance. Also, let me know, like, again, really for sure, like, if I forgot to give somebody a prize, I think I said it I remember saying, I will add to this prize pool, and then no one hit me up for anything, and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I'm really bad. Everything is super disorganized here. There's peanut shells all over the floor. I don't know what's going on. And that being said, I think that's kind of the end of today's PSVR Gamescast Live.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Also, if you missed the beginning of the show, don't forget that the first annual PlayStation VR Award show is happening October 13th. 2018. That's going to be a Saturday, and every week leading up to that, we're going to be dishing out videos with the nominees for the first annual PSVR Award show.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys check that out. Definitely something to look forward to. Also, again, sorry for the lateness of this week's Why We Love PSVR. It should be up. Des is coming over tonight to film. I had to refilm this week's episode. Very strange.
Refilm.
We've never had to do it before. We have definitely aired show episodes that I'm not terribly proud of, but this one just had to be reshot from beginning to end.
Really?
Yeah. So that will be going up if we do actually film tonight, which I'm 99% sure we're going to. I will hopefully have that up at noon tomorrow. So instead of Monday at noon, Wednesday at noon. 2-day delay, not too bad. So the first delay I think we've ever had on that show.
No, it's a little something to look forward to.
As thank you again for tuning in and hanging out with us. I know we just fucking talk incessantly about random shit.
It's just a lot of talking. So we appreciate the 112 that stick along, and it was earlier. Yeah, I don't know what it is now.
It's incredible. I do live streams of actual PSVR games with like 30 people watching. So 112 is pretty epic. I'm very happy with that number.
Yeah.
I'm happy if 2 people watch us.
And thank you everybody watching, everybody's splitting in a minute. Madman, Mad Mrs., JD,
yeah.
DDD.
Clean out that guest room, Madman. I'm coming to the UK. I got to get my passport. Lewis Knight.
Everybody's
here.
All of them.
Seraphim.
Well, they're all leaving. Seraphim.
JD.
Yep.
The whole gang's here. Tano's to die. Mad Cat.
Yep.
Gamertag.
Yep.
Wow. All right, you guys. Have an awesome rest of the day. We love you all.
Bye, guys. Ciao, ciao.
What?
I know there's a naked Brian Paul around here somewhere. Where is he? This is Met Club, and this is the Gamescast Live.